I guess it held onto that until I went live. Hey, Span, thank you for the follow. Also, welcome in, everybody. Those of you that are watching on YouTube. This is Everquest 2 on the Origin server. We're just kind of taking it chill and playing through. There is no music on the YouTube side due to copyright issues of the random shit I play. But you are welcome to play your own and use this as ASMR sort of chill and do what you're doing thing. Look exactly how I imagined you. Thanks, I think. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, so a little bit of questing in between the last episode and this. We're moving on into the ruins now, and I've done a little bit of crafting. Let's continue where we left off.
Stand your ground. I will defend Freeport to my dying breath. Are you friend or foe?
My name is Rourke, Custodian of Zadar in the graveyard sent Custodian Zadar in the graveyard sent me.
Zadar informed me how crucial your help was in repairing the ward in the graveyard. We need the help of true heroes of Freeport like you if we are to defend our city against this attack.
What's going on here?
You've entered a war zone, citizen. The Freeport militia is here in force to defend our city. Two orc clans seem to be working together in an attempt to take over the ruins and use it as a staging ground to attack Freeport.
Works? Really?
You seem inexperienced. Perhaps if you delivered something for me in the Common Lands, the journey would better prepare you for what lies beyond these walls.
Oh, do I really need to go to the Common Lands so early? Okay. Yes, I'd like to travel to the Common Lands.
Take this letter to Mushka, an ogre who works at the crossroads in the Common Lands. Are you familiar with the area?
Yes, I'm acquainted with how to get there.
Remember that the Common Lands can be a dangerous place. Judge your battles carefully. When you gather allies and are ready to undertake the fight against the Lone Tusk orcs, return here.
I will. Thank you, Captain. Really a group area in this? Badder things. Oh yeah. I can't solo this.
We will make our stand against the broken.
Hello?
Respect enemies. What? If enemies strong, respect them. Oh. Orc strong. Not that strong, but strong enough for respect. Mardiep, talk to friend in Big Bend. Friend tell Mardiep that something in Orctus make orcs more fierce, more strong. Mardiep, killing orcs fine, but crushing things to eat takes time. To help Mardiep? How can I help? Get more fangs while Mardiep crush bones. I already have. All orcs have fangs. Mardiep need 20. Okay, I'll collect some fangs. Good. Mardiep go back to crushing. I'll go get you fangs. Alright. Let's go out to the Common Lands, because this is too extreme for me. Let's see.
It's so trippy. In the live version of this entire zone is open. Now, in the Origin server, everything's separated off. It's hard to figure out where I'm supposed to go. It's not where I need to go. Ah, okay, I remember which way. Still, yep, alright, still leads to the common lands. Man, I want to know where people are getting these mounts. I really need to get one. Yeah, somebody's box is not working. Sir, you be adventurous and by militia to help Mushka. You look like you hungry. Mushka, I'll feed you good. Captain Aurelia said you could use a hand. You are cook? Mushka is greatest baker in all common lands. You want Mushka make something for you? Come to think of it, I am hungry. What are you gonna make? Mushka hungry for jerky. Plus, Mushka tried to make old secret recipe of famous ancestor chief. You go collect pieces for jerky so Mushka can figure out recipe. It made from hyena meat. Get carrion hound's ears for Mushka. Sounds good. I'll do it. Good. Yes. Mushka make hyena jerky for you. You're party of the militia. I watch the gates. I assure you more dreary job does not exist in all of Delair. Makes you dreary. Who attacks the gates of Freeport? Orcs? Dervish cutthroats? Quinosians? Ha! The only good thing about this post, it gives me a lot of time, and even the most daft of fools knows that time equals money. How does this post turn profit? Like I said, I've got free time, so while I'm out here, I can acquire commodities that I can then sell to the merchants of Freeport. If I can't be out there earning glory, I'll stay back here and earn coin. Here to help. What do you need help? Venom. Has been selling quite nicely. There are quite a few speckled rattlers around here. They're a great source of venom. If you bring me back the venom from 8 of them, I'll give you a portion of what the profit will be. Sound good? Sure. Great, I'll be here, of course. Oh shit, I'm not gonna win that fight. Alright, so I guess now is the time I definitely need to start grouping up with people.
Hi. The Overlord provides for us all, doesn't he? I have a full range of banking services I can offer. I just need to know your guild affiliation first.
Alright, let's probably could go to the Sunken City. Try and go in there and see if we can do any questing. Welcome in, Lord Sirius. Or Cirrus. Welcome in. Old Freeport. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm just really happy the hoods are back. Yeah, this is the old school hoods. You got the racism and hatred everywhere. And the prostitutes. Can't forget those.
Hello!
Greetings, adventurer. What business do you have here? My name is Rick. Who are you?
I suppose formal introductions are in order. I am Inquisitor Thorson, sent by my masters in the Dismal Rage to investigate a recent increase in undead activity here.
Well, thank you for the follow, Lord Sirius. What is the Dismal Rage? Really, that's the only line that was... okay. The Dismal Rage looks after the spiritual needs of Freeport's people. We congregate in the Temple of War in North Freeport. We are made up of largely priests, though we do employ other professions from time to time. What gods do you serve? Though in ancient times our priests served the old gods, we no longer bow to such archaic symbols of authority. Today, the Dismal Rage serves Overlord and our High Priestess, Ziliania Nivagon? I butchered that, I'm sorry. There are no gods around anymore. From where do you draw your power? Some of us believe it was not the gods themselves that were the true power, but rather the planar forces they represented. Ancient gods were symbols and embodiment of the principles we are now serve. What do you mean? We draw our power from many sources, including the principles of hate, fear, war, and decay. There are sects within the Dismal Rage dedicated to all these ideas and more. Though we are united in our service to the Overlord and High Priestess, Evagon. Oh, hey, it is you. What is this place? You have arrived in the sunken city. Once a thriving district of Freeport, now it stands as a monument to the madness of those who would have sacrificed our beloved city to the waves. I will tell you more if you want to hear it, but first I must review the notes. I have been talking on what I have observed since my arrival here. To learn a bit more about this place, go through the archway just ahead and speak with an Iskar named Sadith Yar. I will do that. Oh yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. Excellent. Return to me after you have spoken to him.
Search this place I have. Seen the dark and the light. Know the stories and the tragedies.
What do you mean by dark and light?
Things change here when it gets cold and dark. Zombies crawl from the shadows to drag the living back with them to their watery grave. Search for the cross if you are looking for death.
This guy's a really good voice actor. What tragedies?
This place was once a district of Freeport, much like the others. Those that lived here were swallowed up by the seas and dragged to the bottom of the ocean, doomed to an eternal existence under the crushing depths.
Where am I?
You are on the docks of the sunken city.
Well, that was less poetic. I know all I need to know this place. Hey, Liz, how's it going?
Well met.
You speak with Sadith Yar. Yes, so he seems to babble a lot. Sadith has been here a long time, and I think he has gone a bit mad. I can tell you more about this place if you'd like, or we can skip all that and you can do some work for me. That's everything for me to do. Get going? Better than not going. The sunken city is haunted by both the spirits of those innocents who died here, and by the fallen Prexians who caused the catastrophe. It is said that there are even more spirits who walk these flooded streets after night falls. Alright, what do you want me to do? When the undead are defeated and the spirits are freed, they often leave behind spectral essence that is, if properly analyzed, reveals much about their past. I must find out what is causing the increase in activity among the undead. I need you to obtain 4 spectral essences from the undead creatures. I'll do it. Where can I find these creatures? The undead walk just ahead, though some lurk a bit further in. Remember, more of these ghastly creatures can be found after night falls. Return to me when you have their essences.
These are my fish, so you can't have them. Go. Go find your own.
Wow, just because I'm a cat, you're not going to share fish with me? I didn't know that Telltale took mundane jobs like fishing.
Only when we have no choice. I used to be a chef to some of the most important people in Neriak back in the day. Now I'm nothing more than a common fisherman. This is my lot in life, I guess. If one day we find a way to rebuild Neriak, I might once again regain that prominent position. If only I had the ingredients to make a new recipe I've come up with.
Yeah, maybe I can offer you a hand. What do you need?
Oh, you'll help me? Oh, thank you so much, friend. I wish to make a nice souffle from the fins of the dusk sharks that roam the waters here in the sunken city. I need a large fin in order to make this souffle. I will be eagerly anticipating your return.
I'll be back when I have them. This is the most sinister sounding souffle I've ever heard of. What level am I? I am only level 7 at the moment. You want to party up, Liz? I got my ass kicked by a little snake in the common lands. Yeah, just meet me in the Sunken City. Yeah, no problem. How many sharks must I beat to get the fin? Alright, Tilzak, let's have this evil
These are
souffle.
my fish, so you can't have them. Go. Go find your own.
I have the shark fins you wanted.
Oh, thank you so much, my good friend. These will be wonderful once they're prepared correctly. I need to be careful, though, because these shark fins can be highly poisonous if they aren't prepared correctly. Don't worry, though. I've prepared dishes very similar to this before. If you'd like, you can be the first person to try it when I'm done.
No thanks, I'll leave that to you. Bye. I have evil souffle!
Cannot run from death, mortal. Cannot run from death, mortal.
Okay, Derp and Derpina. Great names.
Agony is nothing compared to the torment that awaits. The torment that awaits you.
The dismal rage will find the source of this undead uproar.
Hello!
Hello again, do you have the spectral essences I asked you to obtain? Obtained all four. Well done. These essences will aid in my research. It'll take me some time to study them. While I do that, it may be a good idea for you to have a look around and discover some of the other inhabitants of the sunken city. What other inhabitants? This place is home to more than just the spirits of those who died here. I have been told there are a few types of vermin scattered around the sunken city, and I'd like you to confirm their presence for me. The vermin. Crabs like to roam in shallow water, so I need a rough estimate of their density here. You should find plenty of brine shifters just through the archway, as well as further on to the east. Other creatures. Though a coastal city, Freeport. What was that? My experience points were stolen? What? Okay, that's a new one. Though a coastal city, Freeport has a very arid climate. Scorpions may be found here on some of the dry portions of ground. You might try going west, then south a bit. Else? Of particular interest to me are the strange rust monsters that scurry around here. There is a little information on where they come from, but they showed up in this area after the destruction caused by the rending. They get their name not only for their brownish color, but for their odd taste in consuming rusty metal. Any of your gear becomes rusty due to the moisture here, be on your guard. Do I collect information on these creatures? Give me a book. Yep, give me a book. The knowledge book you obtained on the outpost of the Overlord contains many abilities that will prove useful to you. Among these abilities is one called Catalog Creature. If you draw close to a creature, you can use this ability to obtain information about it. Everything I need to know will be recorded in your quest journal. There is no need to attack any of these creatures, simply use the Catalog Creature ability on them. Okay. There's a cute little rust monster. Cute little bugger. Scorpions, yep. This way.
You cannot deny the power of hate.
Spectres, where is the rust monsters? We're gonna have to wait for some of them to respawn. I think people are murdering everything in this zone. Yeah, it looks like everybody had experience points taken from them and they're freaking out in general chat. That's kind of amazing. Six two. Where's a bigger version of you, Rust Monster? Cataloged it. And someone is camping the quest giver and killing them? Huh. I honestly didn't know that was possible. Are they from our faction?
Hello?
No idea. Huh. Greetings once again. Have you studied the local wild creatures? Yes, I've studied near the right creatures. Well done. Your reputation as a hard worker is well earned. It seems there is no shortage to life here in the Sunken City, even if most of it scuttles about in the shadows. Are you working alone here? I am not the only one sent here by the Dismal Rage. Some of my allies have ventured deeper into the Sunken City. In fact, since I have completed my examination of the spectral essences obtained, I need you to take the information to one of them. Alright, who am I looking for? Seek out Investigator Kerfield, a highly respected member of our order. He has spent a lot of time researching the events that transpired here, and no doubt has some insight into the recent rise of undead activity. Take my findings to the spectral essences and give them to him. I will do it where I can find. Sorry, dyslexia is really bad today. You can find Investigator Kerfield by going north through the archway, then west and south. He stands past the scorpions you discovered near the gateway to the graveyard. He knows that additional help is coming, so tell him that I sent you. I will do so.
Oh no, I did it again. The boys back on the boat are gonna kill me.
That's Invader Zim. What happened, Zim?
I blew all my coins on a game of dice. I just need a few more pirate coins to throw in, and I'll earn back my money in no time. Will you help me out? My crew will toss me overboard if they find out how much money I lost.
Totally is Zim. I'll do it. What's involved?
Where do you think they come from? They're pirate coins! Those undead buggers roam around where it's wet. I'd go get them myself, but I gambled my sword away in a sure bet.
What's that on your hip? Alright, I'll look for some pirate coins. You're not good at gambling, are you, Zim?
This place is a wellspring for me. Look around. Crates and barrels full of abandoned goods just waiting to be uncovered. There are far too many for me to search alone.
Who are you?
My name's Lucor, and I deal antiques. I was told of the riches waiting to be discovered here, but I didn't believe it until I arrived. Will you help me search for some valuables?
I think I can help you. But it's a pretty good helmet.
I need to add a few specific relics to my collection. Return when you fulfill my order.
Thanks. I'll start searching the area. You doing it in the Discord chat? No, think of... We'll just have this be fairly quiet today. I'll have to plan that out at some point. Doing group things with people. Name in game? It's just work. I'm very creative. Aha! I knew there was one around here. Ooh, a warden. Sweet. Now it won't instantly melt.
For the safety of Freeport, we must uncover the truth of this place.
I guess I should also preference with anybody that wants to join my group. It's going to be slow questing because I'm going to be reading and narrating a lot of the quest dialogue. You want to join, sirs? Come to the docks. Also, does anybody know where to get that mount that everybody has? Oh, Liz, if you go to the Stone Stair Barway and take the bell outside of Freeport, you should be able to go to Sunken City. I think we're just in the first one? Fortune's Pack and Store. That ain't it. Oh, I gotta look at the one on the website. Okay. There's Liz. Hey, need to grab any quests or anything before we go? Anything here yet? Alright. Well, stuff I've done, haven't killed anything. Well, or ghosts. That's about it. Oh, we're probably not ready for this part yet, are we? You gotta talk to Yar and then head back. That's right. I get the blue feathers when it's somebody else's quest. It might have been a while since I grouped with anybody.
Run from death.
Mortal agony, nothing compared to the torment that awaits you.
Mortal agony is nothing compared to the torment that awaits you.
Lion Slayer. That guy's a jerk. One of these chests I need.
Cannot run from death, mortal.
You okay there, Liz?
I will show you the true pain of death. Your struggle is for mercy. Mortal agony is nothing compared to the torment that awaits you. You cannot kill what is already dead.
Oh, you're in it? Wow. Not good. Hey, you still need to catalog things? Wait till morning. Best monster here. I think this box over here has one of the masks if you guys need it. Here's another one of the masks. Thank you for joining the gang. Nothing spawned there. And last mask here. Ooh, shiny. Oh, hell yeah. You just got that all set up already, huh?
This place is a wellspring for me. Look around, cradles.
Return the masks.
Look at the amazing quality of these ancient masks. You did well. Here is your reward.
I'm sorry. I did it bad.
Stop them!
Great service.
Stop them!
Died over here. I guess we're kind of just stuck waiting for respawns at the moment. Let's see if some of the pirates have respawns so we can get the pirate coins.
What's for dinner?
No quest items.
What's for dinner?
No quest items. That's just rude. You seem to listen. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Liz. We're gonna get you further. I'll party with you again sometime. The dinosaur chicken nugget. Aid group stuff is good in this game? Yeah. I kind of wish the spawn limits were a little bit higher for here right now. Still got a hate thing going on with a certain griffin in common lands. Yeah, I get that. There we go. Got the last coin. Guess how there was evil. And one of the worst times I had was in Enos in the caves, and fucking mole rat came down that hallway while I was fighting. Just wrecked my day.
Oh no, I did it again. The boys back on the boat are gonna kill me.
Turned with the pirate coins.
Lifesaver. Now it's time to win it all back.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. The one in Dark Lake Woods? No, in the caves inside of Kinos on the live server. Well, back when it was challenging. There is a very rare spawn of a gigantic naked mole rat that patrols through the upper and lower levels, and if you are unfortunate to be in its path, you get destroyed. Special delivery? Oh no, what special delivery? Also, hey Spark, what's up?
The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Motherfucker, alright. Nothing spawned right now. Yep, we're being attacked. Ah, can't squat. Oh, we're dead. Run. Save yourself, Sirius. Oh, now I got some free time to do a squat. Okay, one squat down. Too many? Yeah, just maybe. I started playing EQ2 shortly before DOV came out. I originally played when it first launched, then switched over to WoW. But ever since then, I kept coming back to it every now and again and playing it. I never got into anything much further than going through, basically past the common lands or the good side, whatever that is. I can look into Lear server. Nice. I enjoyed Kunark. I've heard good things about Kunark. I've always been meaning to come back and play more of this game. It's just been harder and harder to do, especially since I kept jumping to different games. But now I'm pretty much settling on Everquest 2 and Everquest 1 because I'm a little burnt out on 14 at the moment. But I wouldn't mind going back to that. And other MMOs just aren't really pulling me quite as hard as Everquest has. I didn't have my buffs! Man, I'm sorry, serious. I'm very bad at this today. Good night, Liz. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for joining. Seeing quest skill. On live, by this time, I would have about 14 different AoEs that could handle it just easily. We'll do this a little bit smarter this time. That one person will pull him back here. Yeah, I'm not used to this kind of difficulty spike. It will go a hell of a lot slower now. Actually, close to level 8. How close are you to leveling up, Cyrus? We should just grind out some scorpions for a little bit. Sent in. Okay. Let's see. This drops off. Wait for mana. Yeah, they seem to be giving pretty good experience. Security by clicking the debuff doesn't work? Oh no. That's not good. Oh. Single scorpion's easy enough to fight, get some levels off of them.
You cannot run from death, mortal.
Man, these scorpions are just kicking my ass. Yeah, I guess the scorpions are still our best bet right now. What are you? Oh. Was this the guy you were saying who kept getting killed? Back up.
I'm very busy. What is it that you want from me?
My name is Rook. Inquisitor Thorson sent me.
He mentioned a newly arrived hero of Freeport was coming. State your business quickly, for my time is valuable.
Oh, he's a quest. Oh, that's right. You do. This guy's like a trader or something. Inquisitor did some research on spectral essences, and he asked me to give it to you.
Fine, hand it over. Is that all?
Mentioned you might need my assistance.
Assistance? What I need is solitude so that I can complete my research. What is it that you think you can offer an investigator who serves the dismal rage?
I'm willing to do whatever is required to serve Freeport.
Well, come to think of it, there is some work you could do for me. As you know, I've been here in the sunken city for a while now, conducting some important research.
Looking to increase the undead activity, correct?
Yes, undead activity, of course. At any rate, some of my research has been stolen, and it is vital that I get it back. I need you to retrieve it for me.
See, saying it that way makes you sound evil. Who do you suspect has stolen it?
I have observed a gang of pirates operating in the abandoned houses to the north. I believe they call themselves the Black Shields, a group of thugs based on the shores of the Commonlands. It is my belief that they're using the sunken city as a place to store their stolen treasures.
Where should I look for your research papers?
My observers tell me that the Black Shields are concealing stolen goods in the old wooden barrels scattered about to the north. Be careful, though. They're an unruly bunch that won't hesitate to attack someone they think might be after their ill-gotten gains.
Watch my back.
Run from death, mortal.
Lots of leveling. It should make this a little bit easier once I do level. Go up there and fight some of the bigger things. I'll be taking less damage, you'll have to use less mana to heal me, kill things faster. In theory. These guys don't hurt nearly as bad as the scorpions. What's the... Oh, it's... Ah, here he is. Oh no, that ain't it.
And you will suffer a lot.
Examine the particular barrels. These? Ah, this one. Here we go.
Your struggle is for naught. I will show you the true pain of death. Your struggle is for naught. You will see us again in your nightmares. Run from death more. Mortal agony is nothing compared to the torment that awaits
Real close to leveling up now. 3 scorpions might be a little rough for us. Too much damage. There's a singular one. What do we get? An AoE taunt. Great. That's not helpful in the slightest. Yeah, I can tank a bit better. There's a shiny there. Set that up a while ago, but I just thought about it. Alright, so how much further are you from leveling up? That's 13%. Alright. Gotta head this to my stats a little bit. Get you your mana back. Let's see if we can pull anything from you guys. They haven't spawned yet. Hit the shiny.
And you will suffer a lot.
Nice.
No, I'm unless you suffer. I won't miss again.
Just kind of waiting for things to respawn at the moment. Could go out to the Common Lands and trade to the Speckled Rattlers while we're waiting for things to respawn. Yeah, let's go do that. Thing here seems to be kind of farm to oblivion. Yeah, I thought grinding things out would be a little bit more experience, but yeah, it does slow down pretty hardcore. I guess I had rested experience. No, we're not gonna go that way. We should go in Freeport. That the closest one? Yeah, the closest one I can think of. To the Stone Stair Byway and then going up to Common Lands. Here.
We don't sell contraband furnishings in our shop. We sell only pieces approved by the Overlord.
There's a mender on the way there.
Take a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Hmm?
Oh, that's really worth it. Alright. We're trainer. Ah, mender.
Now, no need to buy a completely new set. I'll use some of this special
Mender in there if you need.
It'll fix it up as good as new.
Here's the monthly main hair subscription. You're not getting main hair. Thank you for the 12 months, man. 1 year. 1 year you've been following my loser ass. Thank you. Big ups from you, Piero. How's it going, Piero? Okay, finally eating food. What, are you finally sick and tired of booze and chocolate? Let's go to Common Lands 4. Yes. Weird seeing Freeport this empty. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Guys, They're linked. You are not, but you are a lot higher level. Like this one alone over here. Nope, it is not. There's one. But I ate at noon and I was too exhausted and sore to make anything. What are you doing all day? Out of auto attack range, damn it. I worked as a cook, the low tables left my back and knees are sore. Ah, yeah. Just enough where you have to bend over a tiny bit, but not enough to fully commit into flexing your muscles and destroying your back, doing kind of a half-assed bend. Oh, that got close. Look at the quest here. Rubber spoils. Okay, let's go. Grave robbers returning with quite a little high. The armadillos will be easier. This is a level lower than this one. Okay. They hunt in packs. Nope, they're not easier. It might be easy picking. Shield on. That'd be a nice upgrade for you. Sit down, get health back and some mana. But I can use it. Yeah. You guys should really plan this out a little bit better and work on getting more of a group for this. See, this one... No! Level 10 speckled rattler. Let's try this one last time, see if this gets any better. Picking things that are not level 11. Declining my buffs. Alright, it's doable, but it's not worth it. Man, I'm at a loss of what to do. I guess we can go back to Sunken City. I didn't expect the difficulty spike to be this high. Ender.
I can emphatically say repairing weapons
Repair
is much
everything.
more reliable than buying new ones. Would I lie?
The use of bind to yourself and merge. What? I'm very confused. Sunken City 2. Everything's dead, but that guy is alive to turn in the quest to, so let's go do that.
Have you retrieved my research materials from the Black Shields yet?
Yes, I found a notebook in an old barrel.
You may prove useful to me after all. I wonder if I can now entrust you with a more crucial task.
I'm ready for anything.
Back when this place was known as Plank's Edge, the followers of Prexus built a shrine to the Ocean Lord. I need to know if any part of that shrine still exists, and if so, whether it still resonates with any usable divine power.
What do you mean by usable?
Do not question me. You are not experienced enough in the ways of the Dismal Rage to understand these matters. Will you undertake this mission or not?
You need to be so testy, I'll do it.
Then be about your work. Find whatever remains of the Shrine of Prexus and tell me if it has any remnants of its former power. Beware, for the corpses of the Dark Fathom followers may still be guarding their once holy place.
I will be careful.
I heard the shrine used to be found in the northern central part of Plank's Edge. Try going east a bit, then north. Return to me when you have the knowledge I require.
Will do. This is things we can handle. Go ahead and loot the garden. I should be able to handle this guy solo. Alright. This one might get a little hairy. Oh my god, that went so much better. No! Armor mitigation. That's really good for you. Wisdom, yeah. You. Sweet.
Did you find the Shrine of Prexus? Does it still resonate with power?
Found the ruined shrine and it has an eerie hum surrounding it.
Magnificent news. Then it might still be possible. This confirms all my fondest hopes.
What may still be possible?
Nothing. You have no right to question me. Go back to Thorson, for I have no further use for you.
Inquisitor Thorson said he needed information from you to complete his report.
Why must I be constantly bogged down by the trivialities of lesser beings? Fine. Anything to be rid of you. Take this journal to Thorson and trouble me no more.
I'll take it to him. That guy's being weird.
The Dismal Rage will find the sword. Thank you for assisting the Dismal Rage in investigating the sunken city. Has Investigator Kerfeld made any crucial discoveries?
I see. Asked me to bring you this journal.
Ah, thank you. I'm glad to have someone of his expertise in charge of these matters. I will look through his journal as I prepare to return to North Freeport to present my report. If I may ask, what did the investigator have you do?
First, he had me uncover some unsavory pirates are doing in the area.
Pirates, huh? I'd heard rumors of their kind stashing their goods around here. I guess they figured no one would go looking for stolen goods in a place that is haunted by the spirits of the past. I assume he asked you to report their activity to the Freeport militia.
No, he just had me retrieve some documents that were in their possession.
Documents?
Hey, Roxas, welcome in.
Surely Investigator Kerfeld knows what's best. What else did he ask you to do?
He asked me to investigate the ruined shrine of Prexus that was guarded by zombies.
The ruins of that ancient shrine are certainly cursed. No doubt he asked you to destroy the shrine and sanctify the ground.
Actually not. He just asked me to find out whether it still emanated mystical energy.
What? I don't understand it. Why would he not want the shrine destroyed? Especially if it still has arcane power. Let me see if he explains it in this journal.
Sure, there must be a good explanation.
Wait, what is going on? This journal isn't about ending the threat of the undead and keeping Freeport safe. It contains notes on how to recreate the spell used by Elwyn Aquel and the Circle of Darkfathom to destroy our city.
Why would he have such notes?
I'd heard it said that members of the investigator's family were worshippers of Prexus. They must have been members of the Circle of Darkfathom. Our city is in grave danger. We have to stop him.
Should we do?
There's no time to waste. Kerfeld must not be allowed to complete this unholy ritual. The safety of Freeport itself is at stake. Go back and face him. You must put an end to his foul scheme before all is lost.
I will, but what if he refuses to surrender? Okay, here we go. Actual good items.
You have my full authority to take whatever action is necessary. Fear not. I will ensure that the High Priestess and the rest of the Dismal Rage know that your actions were necessary to save our city. Do this, and not only will you be rewarded, but your fame will grow. Hurry, go!
I will return, I hope. Oh boy, here we go killing again. How's work doing today? I'm doing alright. All hail your majesty, work the Waffle King. Okay. Bask in my glory, I take it. And he's dead. A bit murdery today, aren't you? When am I not? Nope. Nope, that went bad. That went bad real fast. That's what we like to call a fucking whoopsie. When you were making waffles? Waffles are filled with murder. What are you talking about? Alright, back to Sunken City 2. Wait, they are? I mean, when I make them, yeah. Next Friday? What's next Friday? Oh, that's the expansion coming out, right? Waffle making, also that too. And hell yeah. Waffles are great and amazing. Eat them all day, every day. Able to... Rick waffle making stream confirmed. Currently, no plans in the future to do any sort of live stream like that. Alright. Splitting up, I may be able to pull one. I got them both, but it's only two. We should be good. Should be clear enough. Nope. No, it's three. Only I had better gear, better tank. Main problem is I'm taking way too much damage, but I also need to keep up my damage as high as possible. One. Alright, we're gonna push up into this corner here and fight the Raider and Pillager. Good shit.
Enemies approach! Kill them all! Oh, yeah!
Shit. Hey Dan, welcome in. Doing alright? Doing the slow grind of Everquest 2. How many times can it fizzle a spell? All the time. You ever play Everquest 1, Sears? You blow your entire mana pool 3 times on one spell and not cast it. Right? It is kind of an acquired taste. Ooh, there's a pillager all by itself. Refuse to run properly. Interesting. You're robbing this villager? I mean, it's a pirate that's hiding out in the slums stealing shit. Granted, I'm also evil, so there is no real good side to this. I'm just gonna go with yes, I'm robbing these poor people. You're evil lemons? What? Burger's in the villain arc. When am I not? Okay, now why did Dion get timed out? Dion, just send me in Discord what you said so I can see what timed you out. I mean, maybe I need to just turn the bot down a little bit more. This guy might win. Oh yeah, it probably thought that was a link. Yeah, that's a big no-no. Sit, try to get some health back. Sorry, Dion. I'll work on it. The bot is kind of a hair trigger, and I don't know why. What did that to me is also maybe a Twitch thing. It could be. All moderators are gonna hair trigger? Yeah. Alright. Back up in fighting form, although it looks like it is nighttime now, so everything's gonna be dead. Anyways, I was spreading the gospel of early 2000s SpongeBob? What? Three villains is lemons. No! Bastard. Man, did you also not watch early SpongeBob? Me and Dex have a friend who grew up without it, so didn't understand. I watched some SpongeBob. I didn't watch that much. It was not my thing. Curry early SpongeBob is peak. I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, you do you. I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. Haven't seen a single episode? You're lucky, Piero. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Some SpongeBob is okay. But a lot of it is just kind of insanity trash. Never got into it? Yeah. There are better things than SpongeBob. I'm so mad. We had the last guy we needed right there, and he got fucking sniped. Not recent SpongeBob that has more gross out and shock value than humor. Yeah, but like the whole nasty patty thing, that was early SpongeBob. I think it was disgusting. A lot of marine biology gags too. Okay. I don't follow that much. Said more, didn't say it didn't exist. Fair. Because, you know, gross is funny. Body horror isn't always funny. I mean, a lot of what SpongeBob was doing was ripping from Ren and Stimpy. In many ways, SpongeBob is just a kiddie version of Ren and Stimpy. I mean, in Ren and Stimpy, take away all the blatant sex innuendos, you have SpongeBob. I was a kid and it's not Nickelodeon. But yeah, that's true. But I'm also just stating facts. And I think even the creation of SpongeBob was supposed to be a adult-themed animation, like Ren and Stimpy. But they decided to make it for kids. Definitely don't find Ren and Stimpy funny, though definitely grosser. Okay?
I greet you.
Mind your own business if you keep gawking. You'll be walking away with a limp. And that's only because I'm in a good mood today. Killed the raiders. Crispin already heard. Mm-hmm. You got lucky, I guess. Either way, those raiders won't bother our clients in the court anymore. I don't know if I should let you join our gang. Let me think about it.
Yeah, I'll check back. That's better than either one of the things I have.
You again? I thought I sent you back to Thorson.
We did, and we found some rather disturbing notes in your journal.
In my journal? What do you... Oh, I seem to have given you the wrong notes to take to him. Just some old scribbles, nothing too interesting. You two didn't read it, did you?
Indeed we did. You have some explaining to do.
I do not need to explain myself to lesser beings like you. Soon I will recreate a Quell's ritual. Only this time, I will succeed in sinking Freeport to the bottom of the ocean. And the delicious irony is that you will be the one who helped me do it.
You're a madman!
When I have caused the waters to rise and drown this city, Prexus will return and bless me with unlimited power. Even the Overlord's floating citadel will sink to the depths, leaving me to rule all of Norath.
Oh no you won't, Curfew. Fucked up. Have you gone mad? Time to die. Exactly. At this point, it's not me having to kill you, it's you making me have to kill you. I'm completely innocent throughout this. Alright, let's move that away from the button.
Hail!
You're back! You stopped Investor Kerfield? Yeah. His plans were foiled. Freeport is safe. Waters. Bad. Strength. Alright, yeah, we'll... Splendid work. I cannot express how pleased I am with all you have done for us. Your name shall be known within the Dismal Rage as a true hero. I would not be surprised if the Overlord himself hears of your actions this day. Please, take this reward as a token of my thanks. Yeah, it was my pleasure to serve. Do you have any other tasks for me? I must remain here to finish my report for the Dismal Rage. However, I would like you to journey to Freeport Ruins and seek out an acquaintance of mine named Captain Aurelius. I have heard that your help is much needed there. I will send word that you are coming. Hero of Freeport. Hey.
The fastest route to the ruins is to use the Mariner's Bell at the end of the dock for traveling outside the city proper. This will summon transportation to take you to the ruins, where Captain Aurelius of the Freeport Militia will be awaiting your assistance.
There, please recommend where I can find adventures.
You can speak to Custodian Zadar in the graveyard and Enforcer Kurdek in the sprawl. They could both use assistance from an able adventurer.
Yeah, tell me about Enforcer Kurdek.
Enforcer Kurdek in the sprawl could use a hand keeping the local gangs in line. To journey to the sprawl, use the Mariner's Bell on the docks of your home district to travel to Big Bend. Follow the halls north, then take the west passageway to the west gate.
Alright, thank you for your advice.
Stand your ground. I will defend Freeport to my dying breath. Are you friend or foe?
I'm friend Inquisitor Thorson, and the Sunken City sent me.
Thorson told me how you helped uncover Kerfeld's plot to destroy Freeport. We need the help of true heroes of Freeport like you if we are to defend our city against this attack.
What's going on here?
You've entered a war zone, citizen.
Alright,
The
it's the same
Freeport
thing.
militia is here.
Really?
You seem inexperienced. Perhaps if you delivered something for me in the Common Lands, the journey would better prepare you for what lies beyond these walls. Both tribes have been lurking in the ruins for some time, but they've never been this aggressive before. They seem to have become more organized and have obtained better weapons and armor.
These tribes called?
The weaker of the two tribes is called the Broken Tusk. The stronger clan is known as the Lone Tusk. I don't know much about their background personally, but my lieutenant stationed in the field may have more information.
Work do you have for me?
I must remain here to give assignments to incoming troops. Go through the archway and report to one of my lieutenants, Argosian. He will tell you how you can best serve our cause.
We'll do so.
Good. Oh, be sure to pay homage to the statue of our beloved overlord. It would be beneficial for you to bask in the wisdom of his visage.
Thank you for the advice.
Lieutenant Argosian at the first outpost will be responsible for your initial training. Do not return to me until he has ordered you to do so.
Okay. Very angry lady.
There's no time for chatting. I need to mobilize my forces to take care of these cursed orcs.
My name is Rourke. Captain Aurelius ordered me to report to here, Lieutenant.
We can always use more recruits to help our cause. Freeport must be defended.
Defended from the orcs?
The ruins are being overrun, and it's time for us to take a stand. We must ensure that the orcs don't infiltrate the rest of the city.
What is behind the orcs' sudden uprising?
We haven't uncovered that yet, and frankly, I don't have time to play detective. Are you willing to help the Freeport militia turn back this tide of aggression?
Yes, I will help you.
Excellent. It looks like the captain was wise to send you to me. Our outpost here is being beset on both sides by the Broken Tusk clan of orcs. Once they were pathetically weak, but they seem to be training for a larger offensive.
What do you have me do?
A large number of Broken Tusk pawns have been seen gathering to the south. Go up the stairs and help my troops strike some fear into them.
Get some sleep. Thanks for grouping up. No, thanks for joining, Cyrus. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. What do you mean by striking fear?
I mean make them dead. Look, if this is too much for you, move along, because I got other recruits to train. Will you help us or not?
Yes, I will do my part.
Good. Let's test your mettle against the pawns. Kill at least 10 of those beasts before you dare return to me. If you succeed, I'll gain some confidence in your abilities.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Get to work, citizen. You have your orders. Now carry them out.
I will do so. You guys are really strong. See if I can take one solo. Well, yes and no.
Let all who hear my voice pay heed. I call upon you to pause and reflect, to consider your good fortune. You are a citizen of Freeport, a servant of Delir, and as such, an heir to the kingdom that is to come. Look now to the past, to the humble beginnings of our nation. From trading village to walled metropolis, Freeport rose to become one of the greatest cities of the past. However, all things
That's,
come to an end. When cataclysms laid low the kingdoms of old,
Fuck, what is his name?
Freeport would certainly have been destroyed, if not for the pure power and determination of Lucan Delir. When armies rose against us, I drove them back. When the sky fell,
Christopher Lee.
when the
That's
gods
Christopher Lee.
fled, I stood my ground and gave shelter to my city. And in the centuries that followed, it was my strength and my will that raised this city from the ashes and guided its people to the present. Now, the age of destiny is upon us. The old world is shattered and will never return. As I restored Freeport, I will reshape, but for all my power, I cannot act alone. I have chosen you, citizens of Freeport, because of your strength, your cunning, and your courage. There is no room for mercy in this broken land. Only the strong will survive to seize the destiny of Delir. In the days that lie ahead, I will call upon you to prove your worth and your commitment to my cause. Those who follow me faithfully shall gain glory and power in the kingdom to come, and gold aplenty in the world of the moment. But should you ever betray Freeport, or dare to rise against Lucan, you shall see why even the gods of old feared my wrath. Go, citizens of Freeport, and prepare for the work that lies ahead. The age of destiny has begun.
And I can't believe you got the head Christopher Lee do voice lines for this. So we get a nice group. Pretty good pickup. They have the same problem where you just kind of feel like you're running out of quests.
Well met!
Orc fangs? Here you go. Good! Mardip very happy. Soon Mardip make these into soup or drink or something. Unless that too much work, then Mardip just eat it.
Oh, good luck with that.
Hello, recruit. Did you fulfill your duty to Freeport against the Broken Tusk pawns?
I defeated 10 of them, as you ordered.
Well, nice work. It's almost as if you've killed orc pawns before. Maybe I can trust you with a more challenging task.
I'm ready and willing.
Those pawns were child's play, really. I just wanted to test your dedication to our cause. Now I need you to take on some tougher members of the Broken Tusk clan.
I will accept another assignment.
Some more formidable Broken Tusk orcs are gathering to the north. They've taken up residence in some of the abandoned ruins there, and I've gotten reports that they have captured some of the vagrant squatters that used to reside there.
You mean by vagrant squatters?
After Shoreside was abandoned and became known as the Ruins, groups of vagrant beggars moved in here and seemed to coexist with the orcs. Our patrols have discovered that the Broken Tusk recently killed most of the squatters, however, and are keeping a few as captives.
Yeah, that's horrible. What are we going to do to help them?
Even though the squatters are not citizens, the Overlord will not tolerate unsanctioned violence within his borders. I need you to head north and teach the Broken Tusk a lesson. Take special care to rid the area of any overseers you notice holding prisoners.
Consider it done.
I knew I could count on you. Return to me when the orcs have paid for their crimes.
I will. Get to the sprawl from the rooms easily. Okay. We're gonna check the city for quests. Let's head over to the sprawl and see if we can find any quests ourselves.
Do you have a problem? You're gonna have one soon if you don't keep walking.
Alright. I don't have a problem. I solve problems. Anything you need fixed? A problem solver, huh? You can't walk. You can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Yeah, I got a problem. One of our customers isn't paying for us for our services, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe you can fix this problem for us, huh? Of course I can. I said I was a problem solver, didn't I? Okay, here's the deal. The guy is a vagrant who lives out in the ruins, right? We need to send the message that no one messes with him. We'll need to head south of here and do some dirty work. Buddies, understand? Sounds like an easy job. Come back when you're done. Alright.
You must be braver than you look to disturb me. State your business and do it quickly. That is, unless you're here looking to start trouble.
I'm just here looking for work.
I'm Enforcer Kurdek of the Dreadnoughts. We are the fist of the Overlord, striking fear into the hearts of his rivals and crushing the bones of his enemies. The militia may guard the walls of Freeport, but we rule its streets.
The Dreadnoughts are some kind of gang?
We do rule over all the gangs of Freeport, but the Dreadnoughts are a lot more than that. We keep the smaller gangs in line and maintain order on the streets of Freeport. We have a proud history dating back centuries.
What about the Dreadnoughts?
The Dreadnoughts are made up of bruisers, which everyone knows are the toughest combatants in all of Norath. We hone our bodies into lethal weapons, capable of both dishing out and sustaining heavy amounts of damage.
Where did the Dreadnoughts come from?
Once there was a weak caste of monks that lived here in Freeport called the Ashen Order. They were lazy anarchists, stubbornly refusing the Overlord's noble efforts to unite our city and lead us into the future. Fortunately, a number of their more enlightened members supported the Overlord and wanted to make something more of themselves.
So the Dreadnoughts used to be monks?
Originally, yes. But these enlightened members of the Order wanted to become something greater than they were. See, the Ashen Order had strength, but they refused to use it for anything productive. They would rather lay around in their dojo than help embrace Freeport's future. They allowed themselves to become weak and corrupt.
What happened to the Ashen Order?
The Overlord did his best to reform them, but they were just too far gone. Finally, he had no choice but to drive the Ashen Order from Freeport. They scurried off to the desert with their tails between their legs, never daring to set foot in our great city again.
How were the Dreadnoughts formed?
Those who were wisest and strongest remained behind in Freeport, determined to build a new order that would be a part of our city's grand destiny. With the Overlord's blessing, the Dreadnoughts were formed. The discipline that the Ashen Order lost was restored, and combined with a new, tougher style of combat. That's why bruisers are so much better than monks at everything they do.
What are you doing here in the Sprawl?
My job is to watch over the Sprawl and make sure the gangs that control it stay in line. We can't allow their petty rivalries to interfere with the Dreadnoughts' control.
What gangs are you talking about?
There are 3 gangs that operate here. First is the Giant Slayers, a bunch of ruffians who used to be little more than common thugs, though they liked to think they were in charge. The Dreadnoughts got tired of their bragging, so we taught them a lesson. Now they answer to us. Their best members may be allowed to join our order someday. I should warn you, if you mess with the Giant Slayers, the Dreadnoughts will take notice.
What other gangs are here?
Next are the Black Magi, an order of Ratonga mages that appeared as Norath was being torn apart by the Rending. Little is known about them, because they mostly keep to themselves. They seem to hate the Giant Slayers, though. I'm under orders to keep a close eye on them.
Fucking Ratonga. What is the final gang?
Last, but most troubling, is the presence of the Dervish Cutthroats. They're a gang of criminals who work illegally out of a distant corner of the Common Lands. They seem to have taken over a very weak gang that used to hang out here, the Gutter Snipes. One of my main duties is to find out what the Dervish want. Their presence here is a clear danger to Freeport.
How did the Sprawl end up like this?
What we now call the Sprawl was once an inner-city residential district of Freeport. As the city grew, those with money moved to nicer areas, leaving behind the dregs of society. When the Rending struck, this place was hit pretty hard.
The Lord want to rebuild it?
There was no point in rebuilding. New residential districts like Big Bend and the Scale Yard had already been established, and there was simply too much damage to justify the expense. The old windmills that used to supply some of Freeport's energy were obsolete, so there was nothing worth saving here. The Overlord decided to leave this place as is.
No law and order here?
The Freeport militia has a few members here just to make sure none of these hoodlums try to enter the city proper. But the sprawl actually serves a useful purpose for the dreadnoughts. We dominate the smaller gangs and look for worthwhile recruits for our order. Those who prove themselves on these streets may have a future with us.
What can I do to aid the dreadnoughts?
Right to the point, eh? I like that. Well, you can lend a hand in checking on some of these gangs. Make sure they're keeping in line.
Up for it? What's the first test?
I assigned one of our best trainers, an ogre named Durbach, to teach the Giant Slayers some of our combat tactics. I need you to go to him and get a report on the progress of the trainees. Tell him I sent you so that he'll cooperate.
We're gonna find Durbach?
Trainer Durbach can be found ahead and to the right. Just follow the path to the west and north. You'll pass a whole lot of Giant Slayers, but don't let them intimidate you. Remember, you're on official dreadnought business.
Get back when I have your information.
Salutations.
Salutations, citizens. Are you prepared to do your duty for the Freeport militia? Is that things here in the sprawl are out of control? Clearly it's time that militia took control of the situation. Start doing enough to maintain order. Dreadnoughts are supposed to have the run of this place, but in my opinion, things would be better if militia came in here in force and took over. Anything for Freeport. We can handle some of the dervishes. They infest the sprawl, but they're bandit camps in the Commonwealth. Got to show them who's in charge here. I think take a few sweeps, really strike here and there. Do it. This is getting real bad. This is getting weird. Alright, now this is the insanity of a group I've been waiting for. Have a good night, Piero. Thanks for stopping by. We had fun. I did. That's good. Oh, you psycho.
It's time to teach these weaklings a lesson.
Salutations. Salutations.
So you strike fear into the hearts of the dervish. I taught those crooks a lesson. Well done. You show some potential. Worthy servant of the Freeport militia. Turn to me when you're ready for your another summon.
Well met.
Done well so far in Freeport militia, but your job isn't over yet. Oh, more dervish here? For some of these dervishes, they infested the sprawl, the better can... Same spiel.
Do you have a problem? You're gonna have one soon if you don't keep walking.
Problem solved. The hoodlums are pushing up daisies. I knew you'd take care of them. Good show. Oh, and here's a bit of coin for all your hard work. Told you, problem solver.
Do you have a problem?
So any more problems I can handle yourself? Oh, I recognize you. Glad you came along. Yeah, very glad. I hope your services are available again because there's a little matter, and I'm too busy to take care of it. Yes, too busy. As long as you have the money, I'll be willing to do it. That's what I'd like to hear. Remember that dirty vagrant you delivered the message to? Rumor has it he's hiding among rogues and scoundrels from the other district, a gang called the Giant Slayers, and this brethren have gotten their feathers all ruffled and planning to come here to pay court, if you understand me. They want to send a message to the leader. Now, I enjoy a good tussle as much as anyone, of course, but, well, we don't want to rob you of an opportunity to prove your fighting skills. So why don't you go to the Giant Slayers and tan their mangy hides for us? I'll handle it. Good. Maybe you'll earn some respect with us. Yeah.
Don't forget that you all work for
Harry
me.
and Everquest! Hey, can't you see I'm busy training these recruits how to fight?
My name is Rick. Enforcer Burdeck sent me to ask how things are going.
That figures. Kurdek can't be bothered to ask me himself, eh? Fine. I suppose I can tell you instead.
How goes the training?
There are a few worthwhile giant slayers here, but for the most part, they're too sloppy ever to become dreadnoughts. I don't really blame them, though. Clearly, they aren't getting the proper direction.
What do you mean?
The one who claims to be the leader of the Giant Slayers is a worthless barbarian named Brutemaster Tardan. I think he cares more about extorting money from the locals than he does about making sure his gang controls the Black Magi and the Dervish.
Things should be done about it.
I recommend that we strike a little fear into Tartan so that he remembers who's really in charge around here. Tell Enforcer Kurdek that it's time to teach that lazy Giant Slayer a lesson he won't soon forget.
I'll let him know.
Did you get that progress report from Trainer Durbach yet?
Yes, he told me that the Giant Slayers aren't progressing as well as he'd like.
That's what I suspected. Did he tell you why?
He said that the leader, Brutemaster Tardan, was more interested in lining his own pockets than training his forces.
It's time to remind that fool Tardan of his responsibilities. Say, how would you like to play the role of a dreadnought enforcer for a day?
I'll give it a shot.
Time to have a little fun with this buffoon. Go find the boss of the Giant Slayers, Brutemaster Tardan. He's probably walking back and forth through the area where his gang hangs out. Confront him and tell him you're one of the dreadnoughts. Let him know we're tired of his greed and laziness, and that he'd better get busy training his people.
He refuses to cooperate.
Use whatever means necessary to teach him a lesson. Don't be afraid to push him around, because all these Giant Slayers understand is violence. Now get going.
I'll do it.
Don't forget to pay me 30% while you're extorting.
With my training, you Giant Slayers might amount to something yet.
Don't forget to pay me 30% of all. Don't bother me. I have important work to do.
Listen here, Tardan. I'm with the Dreadnoughts, and we are none too pleased with the pathetic job you've been doing.
Pathetic? How dare you speak to me that way?
I lead the Giant Slayers, the most powerful gang in Freeport. I know the Dreadnoughts, and you are no Dreadnought.
You're lazy and your thugs are sloppy work, or do sloppy work. Yes, I'm a dreadnought.
Lazy? Sloppy? Nobody talks to me that way. You better move along unless you're ready for a whole lot of trouble.
Matter of fact, here's some trouble for you.
Hey, I wasn't ready.
Too bad. I won't be ready for this either.
No fair. Give me a chance to prepare.
Tough luck, Tardan. Have some more.
Okay, I give up. So I guess you really are a dreadnought after all.
Yeah, I really am. You want more proof?
I mean, I've seen enough, thanks. Okay, I admit I haven't worked as hard to train my Giant Slayers as I probably should. I'll get to work on it right away.
Better, or you'll have to pay another visit.
No need for that, friend. Tell Enforcer Kurdik that I've turned over a new leaf. The Giant Slayers are really gonna buckle down. I promise.
Oh. And what was that you said about the Giant Slayers being the toughest gang in Freeport?
I meant next to the Dreadnoughts, of course. Everyone knows you guys are the toughest around.
That's more like it. I'll keep an eye on you, Tardan.
Have you confronted Brutemaster Tardan and got him back on track yet?
Yes, but I had to get a little rough with him.
Good work. Don't worry about roughing Tardan up. He had it coming to him. He won't be so quick to ignore orders from his superiors in the future.
What else would you like me to do?
I could really use your help checking up on the other gangs here in the sprawl. Will you lend me a hand?
Sure, if this job is rewarding at last.
That's the spirit. I think you might make a good dreadnought someday. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Head past the Giant Slayers and keep going south past the gateway to the Common Lands. You'll be in the heart of the Black Magi, those sneaky little Ratanga.
What do you want me to do there?
Far back among the burned-out houses they inhabit is one of their leaders, a rat named Tickery. Find her and see if she'll talk to you. The Black Magi are extremely secretive, so I'm not sure if Tickery will trust you.
You have any suggestion how I could get to her to trust me?
Well, she won't respond if she thinks you're there on dreadnought business. Wait, I have an idea. Tell her you've got information on the wheel.
What wheel are you talking about?
You don't need to know what it means. Maybe you'll find out someday. Anyhow, just tell her you might be willing to trade information on the wheel if you know you can trust her. That might get Tickery to open up. Come back after you've learned something useful from her.
Give it a try.
Just a word of warning. The Black Magi are fair game if you want to fight any of them, but it will be a lot harder for you to reach Tickery if you make an enemy out of their gang. I suggest you finish this task before you do much Ratanga hunting.
Thanks for the advice.
Forget that you all work for me.
Soon the Black Magi will... Why do you approach me, outsider? You could never understand the ways of the Black Magi. Move along.
Seek to learn more about your organization.
That would be telling. We want... information. If you have nothing of value, you are useless to me.
I have some information you'll find useful.
Why do you approach me? That would be... You speak of this currency, yet give no indication of its worth. Tell me what you know, and I will judge you fairly.
I have information about the wheel.
The wheel? You know of the wheel? Tell me what you know. The marked must obtain this information. By hook or by crook, we will.
Who are the marked?
Crafty outsider. If you truly knew of the wheel, you would not ask such a question. Begone and trouble me no more.
Fine.
Did you find Tickery and learn anything about the Black Magi?
I found her, but she wouldn't reveal much to me.
What did she say?
Thank you for the follow, Grugadoon. Welcome in. She mentioned that the Mart would be raising powers, and we heard more of them soon.
Marked. That's very interesting. I've heard rumors of other Ratanga around Norath muttering that phrase in veiled whispers. It seems like something big might be brewing. I'll let my superiors back in the city know what you found out. Well done.
Thank you. Anything else I can help you with?
The largest gang here in the Sprawl is without question the most dangerous. The Dervish cutthroats are scum, pure and simple. They need to be taught a lesson.
Up for a challenge?
To the south of here, you'll find the streets lined with those accursed Dervish. These lowlifes are nowhere near as tough as their superiors in the Common Lands, but beware their numbers. I need you to thin them out a bit and show them that the Dreadnoughts are still in control around here.
How should I proceed?
Take out some of the Dervish hooligans, hoodlums, and crooks. You may have to fight your way deeper in to find some of them. Watch your back, because the Dervish don't fight fairly. But then again, neither should you. Return to me when you've taught them a lesson, and I'll reward you handsomely on behalf of the Dreadnoughts.
Do my best. Actually, wait a second. Brigadoon. You're from Rebus, right? Meow. Your name sounds really familiar. Yeah. Oh, welcome in, man. That's a lot of things. Space, not too bad. Hey, like in the Origin server, Brigadoon. Good, I'm running a Templar. Paladin Duo. Nice. I don't think I could ever box this game. Too annoying, I feel.
Hello. Hello.
Did you teach those filthy dervish a lesson?
A good number of the dervish who won't be threatening Freeport any longer.
Nice work. Those dervish will know better than to mess with us in the future. I must say I was skeptical when first I saw you, but you've proved to be dreadnought material. You've helped us a lot out here in the sprawl, so accept this reward on behalf of the dreadnoughts.
Thanks. Do you have any further jobs for me?
I've got to get back to my duties. I told Trainer Durbach that you might be interested in lending a hand in keeping his training ground clear, so you might want to have a word with him. You could also strike out on your own and clear some of the thugs from these mean streets. But like I warned you before, if you mess with the Giant Slayers, you will draw the attention of the dreadnoughts.
Duly noted. Anything else?
Don't linger here too long, adventurer. I just got word of something major happening in the ruins of Old Freeport. You need to get there as soon as possible and lend a hand in defending the city.
Get there.
Your best route is to go back through the city. I know others in Freeport who could use your help.
All right.
That's right. Bob and you again. What brings you back to this part of the sprawl?
There was a critic mentioned that you could use a hand.
Aye, some of the rival gangs are interfering with my ability to train the Giant Slayers. I'd pay you well if you would get rid of some of them for me.
We've got a deal.
Sounds good. I'll jot down the particulars in your journal. Come back to me for payment when you're finished showing those scum who's boss.
Will do. I like beating up scum. That should be all that.
Well met. Hello.
Hail!
Well met. Salutations.
Do you have a problem? You're gonna have
He'll
one
be
soon if you
delivering any kind of message. That's not that good. I knew you'd take care of him. Good show. Oh, here's a bit of coin for your hard work. Maybe I might, maybe I not. See what the schedule looks like. So far behind these guys. The insurgents are kind of a low drop or spawn. Oh man, I just looked at the time. I think it's about time to call it here. Back to the start without running into anything to kill me. Excellent. Alright. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I hope you guys all had fun. Should be back tomorrow with Lope, and we'll probably be doing some Warhammer online. Doing a lot of PvP and good fun times. If you're new here, I do have a community Discord called Band of the Line. There's a link down below. Everybody's welcome to join. Come hang out. I'll probably set up some groups for the Origin server. Do some questing and have some fun. If you're watching on YouTube and made it this far, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope everybody has a wonderful night, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!